Give YouTube a few minutes to let you guys know that we're live. Two-point slings, single point slings. These are all ready to ship to you. If you want one, order it up, it'll ship out. We have Coyote cop rigs sewing right now. I'll bet those finish up tomorrow. Bob Lester, how are you? I think the only of those trees that are growing are willows, and a lot of those are not. I haven't been able to get hold of Nick. I'm just going to go ahead and reorder poplar and willow because that's what they have. No mulberries. So I'll just have to do mulberries when they're available. We might even just put them someplace else in addition. Charlie Wood, what's up? Big O, what's going on? Strother, what's up? Tattooed, how are you? Jake Patriot, we all work today, man. Full speed ahead today. Tons of stuff done. A lot of shipping processed, ready to go to the post office tomorrow. Ellie Welding, what's up? How do I order a multicam Tundra wrapped belt with purple thread? I don't do wrapped belts anymore, man. I don't do wrapped belts. Just got the new shirt. I'm very pleased with it. I like it. Looks good. This.
See what multicam Tundra is.
It's not. He misspelled it or auto-corrected or typed something wrong. White multicam. Yeah, we're not doing them, man. You could get Alpine, which is white multicam. You could put it on a gray base or a black base. I'd put it on a black. It would pop better. Just got Pelter wrap padded case right on. Aurora Rings, how are you? Paul Oliva, what's up? YouTube messed up and sent me a notification. Yeah, that's it exactly, isn't it? Just ordered a new t-shirt and an injectables pouch. Right on. Thank you for your order. I'm wearing a No One Is Coming to Save You shirt. I don't know what I just took off. I don't know what I had on. Spent the day with my 10-year-old daughter at the range. Very cool. Very cool, Jake. She will remember that. Multicam single pistols right here ready to go to you. How's baby head? He's good. I talked to him a couple weeks ago. A few rigs on the wall. Not sure how many of these are sold out at this point. Robert Yoder, what's up? How are you? The event is here soon. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Will 2 drones fit the night? No, it sure won't. I don't know that you would even get the drone and the smart controller in one pouch. That's the way we do the things, doesn't give any kind of stat. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? A lot of hashtags I use, they don't fucking work. Hashtags I made and shit, they just fucking cease to work. Wayne Lutz, what's up, buddy? How are you? All right, what do we want to talk about? We can have a conversation. I can't have a conversation by myself. Fortunate Son, what's up, man? Got a live notification. All right, 53 people on here, only 33 thumbs up. And I'll bet you only half of those 33 are still here. So hit that thumbs up for us. Helmet bags next. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. I don't know when you'll see a helmet bag. I also didn't know when you would see a padded night vision case. Any advice on life making sense? Don't wait for life to make sense. Do shit you want to do and make everybody else conform and fit around that. If they're not fucking supporting you, then they're fucking against you. If you have a family, do what you have to do for the family and then do more shit for yourself. And when yourself is better, it will make things better for your family. They will fucking come along and make it work, or certain members will go their own certain way and do their thing. But you do what you have to do to make you better. When you are better, you will lead your family better. 299 days. I think I'm going to go back and listen to 299 days. I was literally just in the shower listening to something and the book ended. Like the last 4 of these books were super short and they really kind of fizzled out. I've been through all of the good like prepper fiction and shit. I think I'm going to go back to 299 days. And if you haven't read Zombie Rules or listened to it, I think there's 11 of those books. Those are very good. Mentioned Good Surplus Store a couple weeks ago. We'll pass on way to festival coming from Memphis. Right on. Right on. Bought 24 laying hens for $1 each at the farm store. That's good, man. That's good. Back in the day, motorcycle helmets came with string bags. I bet a bump helmet would fit in an SOE string bag. It would, but we're gonna do a padded. You know, you got $2,000 in some of these helmets, Austin. So we're gonna do a type of bag. I've got some really good helmet bags. They're kind of like rigid foam molded with like ballistic nylon on the outside that I have like my street bike helmets in. I really like those things. They've got a great handle and shit on them. They have features on there that I can't do in the material we work with. Pals micro rigs. Maybe eventually. You got to realize we're selling everything we're making right now, and it ain't Pals micro rigs. Maybe we'll put on a custom order feature or something, so we would have to communicate for that to make that work. It wouldn't be just something you could order. We would have to hash that out, but maybe we'll do a custom order thread where you can expedite and have items ordered that we no longer make or, you know, aren't available. I do see a ton of guys every day asking, hey, when are you going to run this? When are you going to run that? I got an email about a Woodland dangler. You know, we run shit. When it sits here on the wall, we stop running, like lever gun rigs, right? There's a bunch of lever gun rigs there. We made all the orders. We made a couple dozen extra. They're trickling out. We probably won't run those anymore. That's probably it right there. Just ordered another protective hearing case. Right on. Thank you for your order. Have you guys ever built a duffel type bag that will hold 4 .30 caliber ammo cans placed in a long, narrow pattern? No. No. What's the application for that? Like, how do you envision using that? Because I don't see a single reason that I would personally want it. So throw your ideas out. Maybe that'll open my eyes some, because I'm not picturing it. Vince Vega, what's up, buddy? Lone Star, how are you? New York Firearms blog. Two what? Two what? What are we doing? 2. $299 Days and Zombie Rules are definitely awesome books. Listen to them on Audible while I was working. Really helps time fly. Yeah, that's what I do too, modern day. I can go sit on the sewing machine and just knock out a ton of shit and just have that in my ear. It's not a video. It doesn't draw my eyes. I don't have to fuck with, you know, ads and stuff. Is there a Velcro backed PALS adapter to place a holster in a FUPA? Yeah, Velcro adjustable holster. Velcro adjustable holster. This is it right here. Guys will take this and take their in the waist holster and actually clip it onto this right here. The other thing you can do is get with your favorite holster company, you know, Green Force or NSR or whatever. I would probably say for this, I'd go Green Force. Get with Christian and have him build you one for inside a bag. And I've seen him make them so it's flat Kydex on the back, and it has Velcro on there, so it melts, you know, it mounts in there, and you can just clock it whatever angle you want. Isn't the Memorial Day bag a toiletry bag? No. Kind of. It is a toiletry bag with handles, and it has a blue and white star liner inside it. I thought I was going to walk over here and show you some. These are orders right here ready to ship, waiting on Memorial Day bags. These will probably all ship tomorrow. They're cranking out about 50 of those bags a day. I don't know if you guys saw this. It's very heavy. Man, I pictured that making a much larger banging sound than it did. Nope, still not. This, I think this will hold a wine bottle on the side. Hold all kinds of bottles, but wine bottle is how big it is. Leather tote bag. If you were going to take a vacation this year, where would you go? What would you want to see? I'm not taking any vacations, man. I got too much shit to do right now. I have too many things that I want to get done this year, which really looks like exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm not going on any vacations. When Amanda and I go on vacations, it's usually like for a weekend. We go someplace for a weekend and just go and do what we want to do and get back here. Witherspoon, how are you? A bourbon bag, yeah. What bag is this? It's a California compliant grocery bag that I custom built. It has heavy leather, like I built the leather round duffel out of. It's actually off of that cut. It's a very dense, heavy, very supple leather. And then I lined it on the inside with red pack cloth. One side inside has a big flat pocket, and the other side is all Velcro. I can't get you a good shot of it. There it is. And then that wall there, that pocket inside, is also Velcro covered. So you could put mesh pockets in here. You could put large mesh pockets. I'll bet you could get 2 large mesh pockets on this wall or 4 small. And then on this side, you could put 1 large or 2 small. And then it's got longer handles, so it'll totally go on your shoulder. It has shorter handles to choke up on, so if you have something very heavy in there. And then it's got these side pockets on the side, long water bottles, you know. Currently looking at the CQB pouch, needs something small, fit a couple AR mags and pistol mags. That would totally do it. Dilly, that would do it. Will over-the-ear studio headphones fit in the night vision pouch? I don't know the answer to that because I don't have any over-the-ear studio headphones. Are we talking like Beats? Something like that, like Bose? I would say they probably would. I would say they would also probably fit in our padded hearing protection case. Vacation's going to be coming to Self-Reliance Festival. Right on, man. Right on. Any new knives? No, I haven't bought any luxury goods at all. I did just buy a Blue Eddy battery pack charger system, a big one. It was 3 extra batteries. It's got the unit, 3 extra batteries, and foldable solar panels with it. Delivering a load of corn. Brian Moreno, what's up? John said the guy asked about dive sites. Yes, he certainly is, Bob. Bob and his boys are all divers, John. And he was asking about diving around here, and I said, you would be the man to tell him. You would be the guy that knows. Sennheiser 660, they don't fold. Philip, I don't have a clue, buddy. I don't have any idea, man. I keep my screws, nuts, bolts, and other hardware for handyman work in plastic organizers. Sit in 30 cal cans. I have 4 cans worth and would like to find a bag. You'd probably be better off going 4 cans, so like 2 by 2, right? So a square. We probably have something that would totally hold that. But I don't have anything that's going to hold them long end to end. Like, that'd be what? They're 12-inch cans, 4 feet long. Got nothing. Nothing long and skinny. We have something long enough to probably hold it, but they wouldn't stay there. They'd go all over the place. Is there any way to directly charge tool batteries from one of those solar generator short of plugging the regular charger into the AC out? I don't think so. I think you would have to plug in, like, this thing has all kinds of plugs on it. I think it's got like 12 outlets on it. There's dudes running refrigerators off these things for like 48 hours. So as far as charging tool batteries, no, you're going to have a charger. I would think you're going to have the charger to do that. I mean, you could definitely, well, I mean, you'd have to have a voltage. You have to have a fucking a thing to do it. No, I don't. I'm sure somebody's going to have some way to do it, but no, not without rigging something up yourself. There is a cool thing that a lot of guys don't know about that goes on your tool batteries that is a USB charger. So you just plug this, you slide this thing onto your battery, and now you can plug your phone and all your shit and charge it off of your tool batteries. Another big commercial chicken farm burnt down. It sure did. Today, yesterday. 2 long, 2 wide, 24 long, 8-ish wide. I'll bet the small clothes bag would do that. Now, if you're going to put ammo cans full of ammo or tools in a tool bag and you set that down roughly on the concrete, you are eventually going to cut holes in that clothes bag. You use that, set it down gingerly, because that's just, you know, Cordura. You will cut that shit, putting heavy things and, you know, slamming it down on concrete. Posting pictures of their gardens, and I'm sitting on 42,000 pounds of fresh corn on the cob. And who asked that? Vaquero asked that. Vaquero, man, I would type that exact question into YouTube. I'll bet you're going to find some answers that are way simpler than we're aware of. I'm sure somebody has something for that. The cans only weigh 5 to 8 pounds each. Right. Still, if you put ammo cans in one of these clothes bags and you drop that or let it slide against the concrete, it is going to eat a hole through the bag. So just know that. Desert Rat, what's up? Would have had a few dozen to bring home, but the warehouse was full, had to sit on it right on. LW Jacks, really missed these the week you were off on the week you were on the shelf. You clearly don't do it for the money, but we should contribute occasionally to make a little more tolerable. LW Jacks, I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. When I was not on here, I was on Facebook. We've been loading. I think we had 2 or 3 videos go up today. Here's the crazy thing, right? We can't put Panic Prepper up on YouTube. They'll ban us for it. So I put Panic Prepper on Rumble, and I posted on all of my social media. Do you know only 70 people clicked that link to watch that video? 70 people clicked that link to watch the Panic Prepper video. Big meteor shower right on. Matt Christopher, what's up? Has everybody seen the new shirt? Yeah, Chuck. People are lazy, man. People are fucking lazy. That's why, I mean, if you want to see most of the people in your society, go to Walmart during business hours. When most people are at work, go to Walmart. That is most people, right? I have 700,000 people on the Facebook page, but they don't, you know, and some people don't see it, right? But when I make a post and we have 200 comments on a post that I make that day, but when we post that link and they don't even click the link, all that tells me is that we're spending a lot of time and money making videos, and there's not an interest in it. It's what that means. That means you should stop doing it. Well, Daniel Rudder, you're only on here. You don't have Facebook or Instagram or any of those others, so you wouldn't be able to see a link to it. The link is on my Special Operations Equipment Facebook page. Hate Walmart normal during. Local factory in town laid off and shut down last week. What did they produce, Jake? What did they make? Bennett Lester, what's up? Yoder, what's up? Thanks for the order, man. How hard is it to like, comment, share? I am behind in the day on the compound videos, but I watched 2 today. Liked, shared, not difficult. I get it, Chuck, man. I watch videos, and thank you for that. Thank you. I watch videos, and I'll click, the next one will go or whatever, and it'll dawn on me, and I'll back up to the other video just to, like and leave a comment. Plus, having a channel, when I leave comments on other videos, people find my channels from that. They're like, oh, what is Special Operations Equipment, Have a chance to play 20 minutes with a Steel 15 fuel injected. Pretty nice, bit pricey. It's still not as smooth as my Husky. The guys that come out here, they'll be here at our event doing chainsaw demos and sharpening and stuff. They run fuel injected saws. There's more than one Steel fuel injected saw. I don't Facebook, but using YouTube allows me to chime in here and there. I don't use social media much, so don't stop live feeds. Whether you realize it or not, this is social media. I understand what you're saying. I actually do get a lot from Facebook because I'm in groups, right? I'm in several poultry groups. I'm in chicken tractor groups. I'm in rabbit raising groups. I'm in grass regeneration groups. So it seems like for the stuff I do like that, that's where that age demographic is Facebook. When I want to reach a bunch of people and sell stuff, that's Instagram, and more TikTok as well. And then I do maintain Getter, Locals, and Float so that I have a backup. So I have a solid core 1,000 people everywhere because that's all I need. If I have 1,000 actual customers that are going to take the time and effort to go to some obscure social media platform, they'll buy all my shit. Like I don't have to have anything else except 1,000 hardcore fans, customers, friends, then my finances never change at that point. So, and the thing with like locals, if you're on locals or Getter, you get notifications. Like if you want to see, if you're like, man, those sold out fast. I wanted to see those. I wanted to buy one. When I post on MeWe, the guys on MeWe know what I posted immediately. Facebook might not show you for 2, 3, 4 days. Instagram might not ever show you. So if you have companies and you're trying to buy something from them, like if they do drops, small production runs, very small, high-end stuff, you know, knives, stuff like that, beads, patches, you have to put forth the effort. If you ever want to catch any of those things, you have to go to their page and make an effort. Do not ever wait for notifications. But MeWe will push you a notification. Your phone will chime. You'll see it. You'll know when it happens. Got an old chainsaw that's unbelievable. Runs phenomenal. A Pioneer. Never seen another one, but the entire housing is aluminum, including the gas and bar oil tanks. That's cool. Parents in Texas not bum rushing that school and forcing those cops to either shoot them or let them pass was a shame. They expected the government to save them. What's more of a shame is that law enforcement didn't fucking save them. That's what's more of a shame. How about why don't we focus on the lady that they did fucking throw on the ground in handcuff? And as soon as they released her, she did jump the fence and she did bring her kids out. Let's also not forget, law enforcement was there and they brought some of their children out, but did not let the fucking other parents go get their kids. So yeah, that sucks, but why are you skylining that and not skylining all the rest of the bullshit that fucking is way higher on the mountain with a fucking strobe light and a tower? Risky Chrisky, what's up? Runs great until the entire housing gets hot and it boils fuel. Well, then that's a problem. That's where the text app kicks in. Yes, the text app has made everything else to the point where we don't even need it, right? We don't even need to fucking maintain. Like, we spend a lot of money sending those emails. And now there's a fucking algorithm with it. There's like, it's become work. Fixed my power washer. Just unbolt whole carburetor. Bolt. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's so fucking carburetors. I mean, I think you're going to see a lot of that change, though, right? You just bought a carburetor, probably from China. It's probably going to become difficult to where I used to just replace a carburetor on, you know, a Honda XR50 or something. Now you're probably going to have to maintain a parts kit. Takes hours of running to get to that point. Got a new gun safe last week with a fuzzy carpet inside, all the SOE Velcro cards, and my belt attached to stick to it perfectly. Yes, David, it's a great way to organize those doors, especially with the mesh pockets. Whole day devoted to the email. Do you need any baby pigs for the Self-Reliance Festival? Bob, I don't know the answer to that. Let me find out. Are we talking about for greasing up pigs and chasing them? What are we going to do with those little motherfuckers afterwards? Just blame the guns, problem solved. This is the exact reason the problem will never be solved. How about Canada? Canada's banning pistols. You're not going to be able to buy them, trade them, or sell them, or import them any further. Didn't Biden come out with some nonsense today too? Didn't I hear something about that? Power equipment. I stick with OEM parts. Cost more, but last longer. I agree with you. I agree with you. Feed them till they are big enough to eat. You don't want fucking pigs, Amanda. We have too many friends that have pigs. Any favorite birthday gifts we should bring next month? She likes high-end Louis Vuitton. It'd be super nice of you to bring Louis Vuitton. She won't use it. She already has super nice Louis Vuitton. So, I'll let her answer that question. And mine was halfway a joke. Canada says you can only have 5-round mags too. What we're not seeing in Canada, the truckers are stopped running. The government said they need to mask up all the time and be vaccinated. As long as there's a drug trade, drug dealers will be able to get handguns. Yeah, our government fucking provides drug dealers with handguns. This isn't about this. Do not be baffled, right? No matter what you believe, this is not about preventing crimes. The criminals all commit crimes and all have whatever tools they want. This is about keeping you under control, because when you are scared of the criminals and you can't defend yourself, then you rely on the government. When you take care of your shit, the less and less you need the government for, the less relevant they are and the less under control they have you. If I'm not mistaken, Amanda also likes super dark chocolate. Amanda's not eating any chocolate though. As nice as that would be to bring chocolate, she won't eat it. She won't eat anything. She won't eat sugar. She's mostly eating carnivore. But you could bring me donuts for Amanda's birthday, and I would eat the donuts for Amanda. Amanda's doing a great job with the text messages. Sorry, I don't buy much. I enjoy her little remarks next to her name once in a while. Right on, Greg. Right on. Thanks for being here, man. Scott Anderson, what's up, buddy? Simple one, no doubt. Grease them, give them away as door prizes afterwards. Tips on body adapting to less sleep. How much sleep are you getting? And why are we adapting to less sleep? Like, let's start there, right? You want to accomplish more things? Make that more important than the sleep. If you need to nap, your body will make you nap. Go to bed a little bit earlier. Are you sleeping and getting economy of sleep, right? Are you operating at such a high level through the day that when your head hits the pillow, you literally fall asleep, not tossing and turning, right? Is your room cold? Is your room dark? If it's cold and dark, you will sleep better. Do you have any lights, any blinking things around? Make it so there is physically zero light, right? Not even a clock. You don't even look at the clock. If you need to get up at 4:30, have your alarm set for 4:30. Don't make it to where you can look at the clock, because what you'll find yourself doing is waking up and looking at the clock. But I'll turn the alarm off. Make the alarm on the other side of the room. They have an alarm that alarms at a low level, and it gets louder and louder and louder, right? So you will train yourself as soon as that alarm goes off to wake up before it gets loud and wakes your wife up. I saw a Jeep. I saw it, Matt Christopher. I saw it, dude. Scott, man, I miss you, bro. Anytime you're near where we are, let me know. Burgers, bacon, steak, meatloaf, ribs. Alexa is nice for an alarm. There's no fucking way I'm going to have an Alexa in my house, or a Spot, or any of the others. I've already got this motherfucker right here, but at least I can leave it where I'm not. Struggling to keep my eyes open right now. Remodeled the lake house all weekend. Sushi. Still see people wearing masks. I do too. I laugh at them. I'm like, we're not. Is it Halloween yet? Here's what I think should happen, right? We went to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or some shit this weekend, right? And there's a little boy girl there wearing a mask. Shim was wearing a mask. I think the other fucking people in line wearing masks should go to the masked cashier And I think the people, the 70%, the 80, 90% of people in the store that are not masked should go to the cashiers that are not masked. Because if him is masked, clearly she's sick and I don't want to catch what she has, or she's so fearful and it's making her life worse by dealing with me who doesn't have a mask. I think that should just be the deal. If you want to play these bullshit games, have a fucking masked line and have a fucking unmasked line. Chris Watkins, what's up, buddy? Everyone is saying they will take guns. They don't want to take guns, just ban them. Then they can declare a war on illegal guns, keep the funding coming, and we know they love a war. You're right. You're right. And it's not about stopping crime. And it's a generational thing. It's a generational thing. They know they can't win right now, but your kids will, right? If they make guns illegal, then when you die, your family members turn your guns in. And if they make them illegal, the next generation can't go and train with them and use them, so they've remained hidden. And then when they die out, their kids turn them in and have zero interest in them. I get up at the time even when I have no reason. Everyone is saying they'll take guns. Reddit, awesome, thanks. Yes, less sleep to do more. 6 hours currently. 8-month-old in the room. That's a problem. 2 workouts a day. Pass out at work's bathroom, 5-minute power nap. Catch up on your sleep on the weekends. You can run on 4.5 hours of sleep. I mean, maybe you can. I can run on 4.5 hours of sleep, but eventually I have to sleep. I always wake up at 4:30. If I wake up at 4 and I don't get up at 4, I'm like, I'll get up at 4:30. I blow right past that by hours. It's like that, the circadian rhythm, right? Where is yours, right? And what is your circadian rhythm? I can sleep for 4.5 hours, or I can sleep for 8 hours, but I can't sleep for 6 hours. Everyone should just turn everything in and buy fine inked pens with a come and take it logo on it. Write representatives when signing Let's Go Brandon songs. There's a lot of Let's Go Brandon songs. 5 to 6 hours sweet spot. If I sleep longer, I feel groggy. Yeah, I will. I can sleep 10 hours and wake up and not feel rested because I'm past that spot. And then I have brain fog the rest of the day. Long-time customer. Ooh. Long-time customer. I have belts, wallets, trinket holders, med, etc. I use every. Chad Peak, thank you, man. Thank you. Power naps. So Jocko says a power nap, right? If you're going to power nap, lay on the floor, put your feet up on the couch, and sleep for 15 minutes. Patrick Caswell, what's up? Hey, you ordered a large and a small mesh pocket. I don't have them. I've got a large mesh in Typhon, but I don't have a small Typhon, Typhon red thread. Both of them are, you ordered Typhon red. I do have a multicam black red thread, so we could ship a large Typhon red thread and a small multicam black red thread. If that works, we can do that. And I'm not going to remember it, so just send me an email if that works. Let me know, and we'll get those out. Talked about how the shooter got 2 Daniel Defense rifles. Just curious your opinion. I think that whatever they're telling you is not true. It's odd that all of these shooters are using Daniel Defense rifles. It's odd that the rifles are all set up the exact same way, as though maybe it's the same identical rifle. I'm not saying that, but there's just too much shit going on. Look up MK Ultra, right? There's some videos that just popped up the other day I've been watching, and Joe Rogan interviewed this reporter all about MK Ultra. And he has documentation and paperwork, files from old warehouses where these doctors say that they weren't in charge of the program, it didn't work, they didn't know each other, and they found all kinds of fucking crazy, crazy shit in these files that show he has proof, right? Do you think they stopped doing that? They have a lot of people in the military and out of the military that went for psych reviews and stuff and got put on these drug programs. There was a guy on an Air Force base was seeing a psychologist over these massive headaches that he was having. And it turns out they put him in the MK Ultra program. They programmed him. It went wrong. A child went missing. The child turned up dead. He came walking out of the bushes where they found her. The whole trial is absolutely fucking insane. Do you believe, let's just say in the 60s and 70s, all the crazy shit that the CIA has admitted to, do you think they just stopped doing that? Or do you think maybe they got better at it? The dude can't afford a car on his own, but buys a Daniel Defense. He didn't have a car. The truck was a stolen truck, stole it from the neighbor, wrecked it in a ditch in a culvert so bad it actually ripped the wheel off, killed grandma because she turned off his internet. He bought 2 rifles and a pistol. How did he get the pistol? Like, where did the pistol come from? That's what everybody seems to be forgetting. Can you buy a pistol at 18 in Texas? I thought that's federally 21. Okay, so he bought the Daniel Defense rifles from Daniel Defense, they say. He had them shipped to an FFL. On his 18th birthday, he picked them up. But here's something else that nobody's mentioning anymore either. They said he was arrested 4 years ago for threatening to shoot up a school. So he had law enforcement contact. He was brought into custody for threatening to shoot up a school 4 years ago. Why did that not flag on his paperwork? Why did that not fucking come up? And where did the pistol come from? Grandma's still alive. Yes, Grandma, he shot her in the face, right? Email sent, any color works, right on. Who does Joe interview so I can look it up? Brian. I'm going to take the time to actually find this because it is fast. Hey, Josh, can you make a post to that video? This is a 20-minute video that we're talking about, guys, and there are several of them that goes into the Manson case and stuff too, and the district attorney, and absolutely fucking crazy. These are all the videos I've watched or listened to today. Okay, you're looking for Tom O'Neill, Manson prosecutor, Vincent Bigliosi. That's one of them. There are several in this interview. That's one of the clips. Top Secret History MK Ultra with Tom O'Neill. That's what you want to watch. That school district had some AI running on student social media. I think they saw him coming armed, him, and let him rip. Also, he's on the same Discord server as the Chicago shooter. So I would like to see how many others of these guys were on that Discord server. Probably didn't come up because it happened when he was a minor. Maybe. My dog found a copperhead snake in the yard, close to 2.5 feet long. He got bit on the face, swole up to twice his size. Thank God I found it. It found him and not my kids. Yeah, so typically what they're going to do for that is Benadryl. That you're going to go to a 24-hour pet clinic. You're going to spend $1,200. They're going to give the dog Benadryl. Copperhead, out of all the venomous animals, copperhead is the least dangerous of them. You are the most, you're going to sustain the least amount of tissue damage from a copperhead as opposed to other pit vipers. And I do kill venomous snakes when I find them on the property. Luckily, we've only found one. We do have a lot of water now, so others will show up and we will kill them as we find them. And that's coming from a dude who's kept thousands of snakes, right? I'm a snake dude. Dog was bit by a Masaga rattlesnake and just gave him Benadryl. He's fine. Right on, man. Is that one of the little ones? Probably didn't come up because it happened. Okay, we read all those. And guys, I'm glad your dogs are good. I'm glad your dogs. I had a little beagle named Baxter, and he got bit on the face. His whole side of his face was swelled up. His gums were sticking out. He was shivering. We took him to the doctor, took him to the vet. During all the COVID bullshit, had to sit in the car. They took the dog in. They wouldn't let us go with the dog, and then they gave us a bill for $1,000. Hernandez, how are you, man? Custom, what's up, buddy? Custom Fab. Indiana Jones, I hate snakes. 21 for pistol in Texas. I added it up. The weapon in EOTech is 3,000 or more. You're right. So where did the pistol come from, right? Everybody is stuck on these fucking rifles, and the kid didn't have he had a Wendy's. I'd heard Burger King over and over and over. Now all of a sudden they're saying Wendy's. So he works at a fast food joint. I keep hearing $8.25 an hour. How did he buy these guns? Okay, well, who gives a fuck how he bought the guns? Who gave him the fucking pistol? Where did the pistol come from? Most medicines apparently are derived from snake venom. I hadn't heard that. So typically when you get bit by a rattlesnake, you're going to get Cromag or Crofab. I don't remember what it's called. And basically what they do is they take the venom, they inject it into a horse. It's called horse serum. And then they spin it and take the plasma and they develop an anti-venom out of it. I was given 6 bottles of Crofab October 1st, 1986. I was fully envenomated in the left thumb by a young juvenile rattlesnake that was about 12 to 14 inches long. I was at Sharps Hospital, emergency room, 30 minutes after envenomation. I was put into a special care unit, which is right below ICU. Instead of 2 nurses per station, there's 1 nurse, or 2 stations per nurse. I was given 6 bottles of anti-venom through the night. Hand swelled up. One of the doctors was talking about fasciotomy. That's when they cut it to relieve swelling and pressure. They did not do that. I went home the next day. I had a huge reaction, hives and shit all over me for about 6. I was out of high school. I was out of for 6 weeks. I missed 6 weeks of school. Check out Mike Adams on Natural News. What are we talking about? What's there, bud? Had a dog get hit by a rattler. Our farm dogs are kind of like vehicles. At some point, they are totaled. So vet trips are limited. He got super sick for about 10 days. Right on, man. Right on. He pulled through. What's your Facebook? Special Operations Equipment. Special Operations Equipment. My Instagram, I have different shit on Instagram, and I post stuff up on stories on Instagram pretty frequently that I don't bother to post onto the main. So if you're on Instagram, make sure you follow me, because I put stories up all through the day. I put product up, I put farm shit up, I just put me talking up, but I don't ever bother to put it up on the page. So you won't ever see it if you don't follow my stories. Can the underbelt be used with the EDC belt with Velcro? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. You would want to use an underbelt with hook Velcro, and you would want an EDC belt with loop. No, you'd want your EDC belt with a loop liner, or you could just use belt keepers and not do the Velcro. Be aware, like those underbelts with Velcro, they tear the shit out of your pants. They really eat the fuck out of your pants. Is my Facebook private? No, it's special operations equipment. There's 700,000 people on there. Just got asked where you got your Legalized Freedom shirt. Gave the guy a card. Thank you, man. Never had Facebook. Haven't even put birthday on Google AI accounts. I do have a private, I have a personal page, right? It's not private though. I have a personal page, and for some reason people send me friend requests all the time. I don't ever communicate there, right? So Facebook business, that's where you're going to talk to me. Or through email. This is what our Facebook page looks like right here. Got our tickets. Looking forward to Self-Reliant. Travis Cohen, right on, man. Make sure you say hi to me. So many people come here, and we talk for a few minutes, and then they take off, and then later that night, they're like, hey, super cool to meet you. But I have no idea who you guys are if you don't tell me. If you tell me, hey, I talk to you on live feed every night, ask me shit like, hey, can you show me this? Hey, can I see this, right? You'll get a very different experience. But people just are so comfortable talking on the internet, and they have no in real life capacity anymore. So they're just super awkward when you meet them in person. If you tell me that we communicate every night, or hey, I saw you talking about this, if you ask me, you'll walk away here having had the conversation you want to have. If you leave it up to me, I talk to 5,000 people a day. Like I just don't know who you guys are, because all I see is a little tiny picture this big. And if you're Cody Wee, all I know is that you're a pink letter C. Like that's all I see there. John, have you changed your email? No, I'm ignoring your emails. No, I haven't changed my email in 25 years. Who's the guest tomorrow? Paul, I don't know who the guest is tomorrow. DARPA created Facebook. I agree with you. Do you think that Alphabet doesn't have any? You think DARPA has nothing to do with YouTube? They're all owned by the same people. Already used an EDC belt with loop Velcro. Belt loops on work pants. Cintas suck to feed the Cobra through. Gotcha. You could totally do the trouser belt. You could do the trouser belt with a Velcro on the outside, or you could do our liner belt. Morning walk and talks are always the best. I look forward to them. Right on, Greg, Mr. Greg. Cody, I have no doubt they could kill it any time. They could kill the power at any time too. They would wipe out. I'll bet you if they turned the internet off, you would lose 50% of the population within a week, if not higher. Turning the internet off would be the same as turning off the fucking power grid. They are all interconnected. Most people living in homes in towns and cities now can't even live in the house without power. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. You have a great night. Smart meters, yeah, smart meters. Smart meters fuck a lot of people up. Lots of people. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good night. John, my name is Robert Mack. I've sent a few emails. Hit me up, please, when you've had a chance to read them. I probably won't, dude. If it's about an order, if it's about some deal, or you want to collaborate, or you want me to send stuff for your YouTube channel, I won't. If it's about an order, reply to your confirmation email. I'll look. I mean, maybe it's something, but like I get 1,000 emails every day. Most people want something, and that always starts with, "Hey, what's your last order number?" Picked up some Harris Pro sprayers. Right on. They initially reported the murderer in Texas was wearing body armor. Is that still the story? He had on armor carrier. There was no plates and there was no armor in it. He just had that on as like a costume. GridX 2 study, 90% casualties. Right on. Initially reported wearing. Have a great night. All right, guys, I'm out of here.